So we're all set on this amazing day. A game between Cricket Newfoundland and Quebec. Furkan with his first over. He must be relying on his lethal outswing. Ball's well, that should be a chance. And it's dropped. Mohit had a good opportunity and time to catch this one easily, but he was a bit off with his timing with that jump. So Furkan, as usual, Furkan being lethal as usual. And a beautiful carry. That was sheer pace from Furkan.
Akash hasn't kept to that pace in a while.
Yeah. So that was an amazing shot from Abhinav Singh over long on area. Furkan bowling a bit fuller this time, testing the batsman, but Abhinav took full advantage of it. So 4 balls have been bowled with one chance that was dropped from Mohit. So Furkan going for his 5th delivery now.
Yeah, but if that's the Aggie field in there, it doesn't go.
And that was another chance. Off the glove, and that went for 4. So Abhinav should consider himself a bit lucky here.
I already acknowledged it. Did he say? I thought he was signaling it was a no ball. His signal is a bit.
No, he'll call no ball if it's a no ball.
Yeah, but I didn't. I wouldn't have heard it necessarily.
So yours now, guys. It's me and you. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna sit with you.
Oh, that's edged again.
So Chris, we will go ball by ball.
That was a very unfortunate over there for Furkan with 3 tricky cut chances for a catch. Mohad's probably the most straightforward, but 2 edges flying over the keeper for 4. It's an unfortunate start, but that's the way these things go sometimes.
Yeah, Quebec with all their experience coming into play. But I have to say that was a really good over by Furkan. Good carry towards the keeper, and his sheer pace can be...
It's an unfortunate start, but that's the way these things go sometimes.
Bluetooth connected, I didn't realize. Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear, if the voice is better or not.
So it's going to be Ibnul coming in now from the SPCA end. Left arm spin.
Yeah, so Ibnul, I think, is going to try his usual flight and try to beat the batsman with it. A quicker one.
That's well picked up there in the covers.
Straight toward the fielder. So Raheem Gilani is on strike. Another quicker
How
one.
is that? That's hit him high. That's too high.
Yeah, that one skid a bit. And the batsman wasn't expecting the ball to skid that much.
It's a good sign starting for Newfoundland here. It's fended off.
So Abhinav saying no for that call. So good start so far from Ibnul. 3 balls bowled.
Just the 1 run.
So usually he relies on his flight, but he has been bowling a bit quicker ones. And this is a wide. And I think that didn't touch the batsman. It's going to be called by.
It's just wides, I think. I'm just waiting for the umpire signal. 2 wides,
Yep.
plus the wide. So yeah, so 3 off that one. Tricky for Akash to keep that with the batsman in the way. That's not the line that Ibnul wants to be bowling.
Is that a chance? No.
Edged. That's going to drop safely at square leg. Well picked up there by Rana, and batsman are kept to a single.
So Raheem starts off a bit shaky. That was also a top edge. Could have been a catch.
Yeah, and he was the one who hit it to Mohad as well. So he's got a couple of lives so far. That one not really a chance, I don't think, but definitely not middling the ball yet. That's going to be an encouraging sign for Newfoundland, who the first over, if you just look at the runs scored, would look like it wasn't great. But if you're watching the game, Furkan causing all sorts of trouble.
So it's coming with his 5th ball. And batsman tried to charge a bit. But Ibnul bowling the quicker ones. Not giving batsman enough time to react on it.
And that's why he's so good with the new ball, is his ability to just bowl it a little bit quicker and still extract some turn from this pitch. The pitch is a little damp still, but the turn does seem to be there.
That was extremely well bowled. A misfield. And taken by Ahmed at the boundary. Easy 2 runs for Quebec. And I think that's a pretty good start so far.
He saves the boundary. He throws the ball in. They run 5.
2 overs, 23 runs, and no wicket lost.
He saves the 4, but they run 5 because he threw the ball in.
So Chris, the only 2 overs have been bowled in Quebec. I think they're off to a good start.
In terms of the score, they are. I don't think either batsman is looking particularly comfortable. You'd have to say that Furkan's going to be bowling, so I'm trying to score at the same time.
Yeah.
Abhinav Singh has had a couple of big shots, but 8 of his runs were inside edge over the top of the keeper. So if I'm Furkan right now, I'm encouraged by the number of times I've made the batsman uncomfortable. And if I'm bowling, this one is a Yorker. On the toes, straight up. Batsman is going to be looking for it to be shorter and quick. If you just bowl it full up now, this is your best chance.
So let's see what Furkan got up his sleeves. Starts off with a wide and another run given away.
Newfoundland's going to have to tighten up those extras. I can't see the umpire. Yeah, Newfoundland will need to tighten that up significantly. That's short.
Well bowled again.
Quick.
And
one short of the over.
That was 1 short for the over. Furkan trying to test batsmen with his short deliveries.
21.
And I think he's looking to get that edge one more time. The ball is carrying beautifully towards the keeper.
He's definitely setting him up for something here. You can see it's quick, it's short. I'm not sure how much it's swinging, but when that full pitch ball does come right there.
That was a beautiful one. Pitched up a bit, and there was a bit of swing.
And he took
as
some
well.
pace off as well, I think, Zohair. Yeah,
Yeah.
like the batsman was almost out ahead of that shot and just short of the edge. This has been a much better over from Furkan.
So I think Furkan is getting a bit of that outswinger, and he should be confident looking to get a wicket. And that's up in the air. Is that a catch? And that's taken. Furkan got his first wicket.
So Ranveer, I believe, took the catch there at deep, long off.
Whoever took that catch, he had to run.
Is that Ranveer took the catch, Ali?
So Taranveer taking that beautiful catch under pressure, and Newfoundland with their first success. Furkan got his first wicket for today, and Newfoundland is jubilant right now.
Yeah, that's no less than he deserved, honestly. He'd been troubling the batsman all through the first couple of overs. Not how he would have expected to take his first wicket, but they all count. They all go in the scorebook. And yeah, Newfoundland will be happy to have that. Great start.
So Newfoundland is now going to put on some more pressure. Still 3 more deliveries to go.
Batsman.
Gur Sahir is the new batsman name.
So Gur Sahib is the new batsman for Quebec. Got it, thanks.
No problem.
And the sun is really starting to come out now. That will
Yeah.
make a difference. This pitch dries out very fast, and as it starts to dry, the bounce will be a bit uneven. That's one advantage the Newfoundland bowlers will have, is they know how the conditions will change here as the weather changes.
Totally agree.
3 to go.
Yeah. 3-2.
So Furkan coming up with his 4th delivery. Short again, and Akash is still troubling. Still giving away a few extras behind the stump.
So no edge on that. It looked like it could have been an inside edge.
No, there's no edge. Just a misfire from the...
I think there was a change of pace, and but again, Akash should have taken that one. Bit of uneven bounce.
And it also did go down the leg side. It went. I mean, it wasn't a wide, but it's a bit difficult to get across from outside off stump, especially for a bowler you're expecting to swing it out.
Yeah.
But a little bit of a shaky start for Akash.
Another one in the air.
Up.
Who is going
The
to
man
take it?
under it.
It is gone.
And it's gone. Furkan got another wicket in his 2nd over. Another top edge. And a beautiful catch taken again under pressure.
Fielder?
So,
Took the catch.
so Gursahib Singh
Is that Taran
is
again?
gone on his 2nd ball. Beautiful display of bowling from Furkan.
That's Rahim. Oh, did I get an extra buy in there? Hang on. There's 2 buys, wasn't it? Did they only run 1 off that? Okay, I'll undo that. Fix it.
So Eagles, sorry, my bad. So Newfoundland is going to put on more pressure here. They got 2 wickets already. Furkan, I think, has still...
Yes, sir. You said Taran took that catch?
Rana,
So still 1 more ball to go.
the first catch.
And
That's what I
Furkan
thought,
should
thanks.
be looking for another wicket.
Problem.
So the new batsman for Quebec is Gilles Patel. Still 1 ball to go in this over. 2 wickets down already. It's been an eventful start to this game.
Yeah. Furkan proving to be dangerous one more time. Used to these conditions and know where exactly to bowl. Fuller one,
just
and that
beaten
missed
him.
an edge.
Beating him for pace. Furkan all over this. And I think the encouraging thing for Newfoundland here, Furkan is known for his ability to swing the ball out. We haven't really seen that prodigious swing yet.
Yeah.
This is all pace and bounce. This is a great start.
Yep, Newfoundland should be very happy with the start now. Gave up a bit of extra runs, but got 2 wickets at the same time. Now Ibnul coming back into the attack.
I think when you consider that for Furkan, this is his first game at this level, very inexperienced, very young bowler, and to be taking 2 wickets in his second over like that, it's a very encouraging start.
Yep, only 21, 22 years old. Playing his first Eastern, and he should be very happy. So,
Batsman was not ready for that one.
so with 2 wickets down, Ibnul should be looking for another one.
Yeah, they'll want to keep the pressure on here. They'll want to tie this over down.
Straight toward the fielder.
Well picked up.
Ibnul with his second ball, a bit flighted, and should be an easy single.
Yeah, just the one.
A bit fuller this time.
First time ever South Africa जीते.
Yeah.
कोई भी event.
Almost run ball रह गया. 26 of 20.
So Jil Patel on strike now to face Ibnul. And Jil just facing the one ball so far, and he's going to have to negotiate this left arm spin.
A beautiful one,
Oh,
and
that's well bowled.
almost got the leg stump.
Almost got the leg stump, almost got the inside edge. Just put another coat of paint on the stumps, I think, is what we needed to do there.
Another beautiful delivery, and
Nicely tossed up there. That's not a comfortable shot either. That came off the inside half of the bat.
so 3 deliveries bowled so far, and
4.
a decent one. So Quebec, after losing 2 wickets, they're not looking to charge, just rotating the strike, and I think that's a good plan.
Yes, they want to consolidate now before they start trying to hit out. They got a good start, so they can afford to slow down a little.
Another good one, and is that a chance? That should be taken. And Ibnul getting his first wicket with Aryan Falke with a beautiful catch on the long on.
This is a dream start for Newfoundland. 3 catches, all beautifully taken. And the heart of Quebec's order is just being torn apart here by the opening batsman.
Yep.
Yes, thanks.
So Jeet Patel, not anything up to the scoreboard, goes back toward the pavilion, and Newfoundland, with their amazing field so far, but taking 3 catches, are happy with their start.
I think if you had said to Newfoundland at the start of the day, you'll have Quebec 29 for 3 after 4, they would have snapped your arm off to take that.
Totally agree with that.
That is the end of the over.
So Ibnul picking the wicket on his last ball, and Furkan is back in the attack.
The new batsman? Varun is the new batsman for Quebec. He will not be on strike as that was the last ball of the over.
29.
So it's going to be Furkan to continue for his 3rd over. What do you think of this strategy? Would you have kept 2 back for later, or are you quite happy to let him bowl his 3rd here?
Yeah, well, Furkan already got 2 wickets. I would say that keep the pressure on, bowl with the best bowlers you have right now, and don't give anything away.
That's off the glove. There's a quick single. Just in time. He was in trouble with a direct hit, I think.
So that was a leg by.
No, it wasn't a leg by. No
It
single.
wasn't?
No, it
Oh.
came off the glove.
Furkan coming up with his second delivery.
That's down the leg side.
Yeah.
He's got to get that radar fixed.
What I think he's trying to do is trying to go with that outswinger. So he's trying to bowl on middle and leg. But
So, yeah.
the swing is not coming into play now.
And when you're looking for that outswing, there's not as much cloud cover as there was this morning, which does make it a little more difficult to get the ball to move in the air. And Furkan just needs to adjust his line a little bit, I think.
I think that's what he's going to do.
And that's much better.
Excellent comeback, boy. Excellent.
And you can see that ball stuck in the pitch here because Varun was through the shot a little early, and it did come ballooning up a little bit. Now, it was not a catch, but it's another encouraging sign for the fielders.
All the fielders are on their toes, looking for another opportunity.
That's short.
Oh, wow.
Bounce.
So that delivery, Chris, had everything in it.
Yeah, except the edge.
Except the edge, yes. Outswinger, ball in the right area, surprising the batsman with the extra bounce.
Yeah. And I think the ball almost looked like it was trying to avoid the bat. It sort of hopped over it.
Yeah. I think he wanted to slash it, but the ball already went toward the keeper.
That's in the air. That should go all the way, and that's a 4.
So beautifully picked up by Bussy.
Yeah.
Was
That's
ball
beautiful.
towards middle and leg, and the batsman taking advantage of it. So Furkan has to keep his line towards the off stump. I don't think he's getting much swing now. And that's a bit of pressure off from Quebec.
Yeah, they needed that to break the shackles a little bit. Furkan is going to get hit like that sometimes if he's trying to swing the ball out. He might be trying a bit too hard for that magical ball. Oh, that's up in the air again.
So Wajid under it. Will that be taken? And it's
another
easily
catch.
taken. So Furkan again striking. Same shot from the Quebec batsman, and that was up in the air again. And Wajid taking that catch beautifully. And Eagles keeps... sorry, my bad.
We know where your loyalties lie.
And Newfoundland should be happy that they pretty much blown off the top order.
Roger who took the catch.
Yes, sir.
I don't think we need to know the fielder's name when we're bowling. We'll know who's taking it.
Well, sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
What's the score, guys?
35 for 4.
35 for 4 after 4.4.
So Furkan still have one more ball to go. And
the score update is that Quebec is 35 for 4 of 4.5 overs.
This is a dream start for Furkan and a dream start for Newfoundland.
Yes, it's 1 to come, right?
1 to come. Who's the new batsman?
Rohit Sharma is on strike.
sorry, who?
You said Rahul Sharma?
Rohit Sharma. Good to go?
Yep.
So Rahul Sharma is a new batsman in. Should be facing the last ball of this over.
Just for own track.
Furkan already has picked up 3 wickets. Is that another one? And almost another one. Beautiful carry towards the keeper, and
That's
the end of the over. 5 overs bowled, 35 for 4.
this is an absolutely dream start for us for Newfoundland. I mean, we should be unbiased, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Furkan did not play for Newfoundland last year. This year in the squad, it was pretty much a no-brainer. I can speak with some knowledge on that. He was one of the first names down on the team sheet for the selection committee, and he's definitely showing why he's one of the most promising cricketers we have. He's getting the bounce, he's getting the pace, he's getting the swing. Nobody seems to know what to do with it right now, and Rana's going to have a difficult choice to make because I don't know if you want to bowl him out.
Yeah. Well, he only has 1 over to go, and I think he's going to give him a bit of rest.
That's well flighted. And I think what you're seeing as well is because the batsmen are having such a hard time getting Ibnul away, it's making them want to try and score a Furkan, which is buying them some wickets.
Yeah.
Right? And that is such an important skill to have.
So another flighted one.
Well tossed up.
Went straight toward the fielder.
And he's found his line. This Ibnul is a metronome as a bowler.
Yeah.
Once he finds his line, he will keep putting it there.
Yeah, I noticed that he started off with quicker ones, and now he relied a bit on flight. This time it was a quicker one, but that's called a wide.
Yes, that's outside leg stump for a wide.
Good bowling, boy. Good bowling.
That almost seemed by design. It looked like he was trying to get him to come down the pitch and give Akash a chance for a stumping, but that's well bowled.
Yeah, right on the money.
You can see Ibnul is one of our most experienced bowlers, and you're seeing it here. This is where all the experience comes into play.
Yep, Ibnul has been bowling here for a long time. He's used to the conditions and knows where exactly to bowl. A flighted one this time for an easy single.
He's bowled on this pitch for a long time, but he's also played at this level for a long time.
Yeah.
And this type of cricket is different. You know, you can't play here like you play in the Saturday leagues. And Ibnul he makes the team on merit, but also he makes the team on that experience factor. You have to know how to bowl at this level.
Yeah. A flighted one.
That's beautiful.
What a ball. What a ball.
A beautiful over so far. One more delivery to go.
We're spoiled here in the booth because we're both spinners.
Yeah.
And we both spin it away from the right-hander.
Yeah.
So, like, this is our wheelhouse right here.
That's true. So one more ball to go. Ibnul should be looking for another wicket.
Quicker ball.
And quicker one.
Yeah.
You're right.
What a ball. What a ball. Bundu. Shaba.
It's okay. That's okay. That's a single. That's the end of Ibnul's
Both
third.
alive, Ibnul. Shaba, boy.
So Ibnul has been pretty economical. 3 overs bowled, only 14 runs given away, and got 1 wicket as well.
So
that's the end of the power play.
And if I'm a betting man, I'm thinking it's Taranvir from this end and Negi from the other end.
I think so far, fast from one end and spin from another end has worked out for Newfoundland, and I think they're going to do the same.
What is the score?
Sorry, go again.
Good to go.
39 for 4. 6 overs.
Bowler name is Pawan.
You don't
The
say.
score is 39 for 4 after 6 overs.
So Taranvir in to bowl from the road end, known for his trademark beanie, which he will bowl in. He often takes it off while fielding and puts it back on to bowl, which is it's an interesting way to go. He is not as quick as Furkan. He can get some bounce, but he's got a unique action. I think he's almost Bumrah-like in his approach to the stumps.
Has a short run up, but he can deceive the batsman with the quicker one.
But still.
So Gursahib Singh is on strike. He has been steady, faced 8 balls, scoring 5 runs. I think after losing 4 wickets, we shouldn't blame the batsmen because they are going to take their time. They need a partnership here.
Yes, definitely. They're going to need to start knocking it around, taking the singles, and Taranvir right on the money with that first ball.
Yeah, there was a hint of outswing. And I think Gursahib is going to take his time, judge, and then go for it.
These are new batsmen and new bowlers. So the batsmen are going to have to learn what the bowlers are doing. And Gursahib looks to be taking his time here. Just works that nicely off the pads. They should be able to come back for a second.
Yep, a bit offline.
And it's well played.
So Gursahib is back on strike with that double. It's very important for him to stay on the wicket and give his team a bit of hope. Another one towards the leg side. They're looking for another double.
That's tight. That's tight. And then they hold it to the one.
And they hold it for the one. Good fielding there by Wajid.
So Taranvir is going to need to adjust his radar here. He's just straying a little too far down the leg side.
Yep.
He's not going outside the stumps, but it is quite easy just to work him off the pads here. And
a
that's
slower one.
Good ball, hai, Mundiya.
So I think Newfoundland at this stage shouldn't mind singles, but at the same time, they need to make sure that they keep the pressure on.
Yeah, and Quebec will know that. Like the Quebec
Yeah.
batsmen, they're very experienced players. They will know that what they have to do right now is rotate the strike and frustrate the fielders.
And that came in.
On the inside.
Gursaheb was surprised
Yeah,
how
he's-
that ball just came in.
He's definitely looking at the pitch there. He's not sure what quite happened with that ball, but
So Gursaheb faced 12 balls so far, scoring 8 runs.
Quebec will be confident that they can pick up the run rate later in the innings. Right now, as we've said, the key for them is to not lose another wicket. So just 4 off the over.
Yeah, a decent start from Taran.
And it looks like it's going to be, Rakesh Negi coming on from the SPCA end. I'm pretty sure somebody called that. Didn't
Yeah. Yeah, I wish you had bet some money on it.
New bowler Rakesh.
Yep, thanks. So, Rakesh Negi, probably the most experienced player in the team. He's played on the provincial team for a long time. He's captained the provincial team. He's an all-rounder, but he's mostly in the team for his off-spin bowling. Uniquely bowling off-spin from around the wicket.
Yeah.
He doesn't flight it a lot. It's going to be flat. It's going to be a little quicker, but it's going to be on the mark. So this is going to be an important period here for Quebec to negotiate Negi, who is traditionally very economical.
With his first delivery,
और क्या बॉल है नेगी भाई
And,
क्या बॉल है नेगी भाई क्या बॉल
the batsman was expecting
क्या बात नेगी
the
भाई
off spin, but it went the other way. And I think that's his key ball.
Yes, definitely.
सिंगल कर लिए पांचवी बॉल सिंगल कर गया हां 16 पे 7 पे 16 चाहिए
आखिरी नहीं आखिरी बॉल इसको देगा ये तू मारे और फिर आखिरी ओवर को खेलेगा अगर छक्का चौका लग गया आखिरी बॉल में तो खुद आउट
A flighted one straight toward the fielder, and
Beautifully stopped there by Vinay, I believe.
बोलेगा कि तू मारे इस बॉल
No, that's not.
आउट भी होगा तो क्या है
But the Quebec batsmen here are just getting used to this bowling.
yeah,
वो हासिल पार्टी
for his third ball and a good one. And
Beaten him, and that's a missed stumping chance.
I'd say that almost missed the off stump too.
So, Akash, an experienced wicketkeeper, but he hasn't been wicket-keeping in recent seasons
Yeah.
for his team. And I think you're starting to see some of that rust here.
Yeah,
That was a definite missed stumping there.
and
With his,
international arena 6 balls 16 runs for South Africa.
Oh,
Excellent comeback by Bumrah, man.
Wow.
Bumrah did it.
flighted one,
and that's going to be in the air. Mohad,
that was
that's 6.
that went for a 6, and I would say that was half a chance.
हाथ पे लगी है ना
I think the batsman should be warned for trying to attack the scorers there.
Yeah.
That was right in my lap, actually.
And that was a great trump from Rahul Sharma.
Yeah, great shot. And I think that they're trying to break those shackles now, you know. It's time to start hitting out. And that's straight to a fielder. Well picked up by Nick Amit at point. You'd have to say that was almost a chance. I think
Yeah.
that did actually go through Furkan's hands.
his fingertips
Yeah. Tricky one.
So last ball of the over, a bit short, and that should be
That's
an easy single. But the batsman is looking for a double. No, call back.
sent him back. And just the 1 run to end the over.
So at the end of the 8 overs, we got 50 for 4.
सारे मैच बुमराह ने जितवाए
Bumrah has been unplayable.
3 point something है
30 of 30 has become 16 of 6
संडे को मार सकता लेकिन
हाँ
संडे को खा सकता
हाँ
So Gursaheb Singh is facing Taranweer now. He has been steady with 8 runs off 13 balls. And
Is it still Taranweer?
yep.
I can't see. So.
And Gur Sahib is looking to stay.
आउट कर दिया लगता है उसने आउट कर दिया क्यों मार रहा है
So first ball of the 9th over.
Oh,
that
that's
was
off the inside edge, and I thought that was coming back onto the stumps there for a minute.
वो लोग भी पीछे मार रहे हैं क्या मिलर लग रहा है आउट है रिफ्रेश नहीं हुआ आउट हो गया वो कैच बाउंड्री पे क्या कैच किया somebody's out that is David Miller's out they're celebrating this way
So turn again. Oh, on that one, a little bit slower. The batsman started to come down the pitch, and it's been called wide. I have acknowledged it twice. Yeah, whatever. He started to come down the pitch to that one, and then came back and still missed it.
So it looks like the conditions for batting are not that easy today.
Oh, beauty.
Another beauty from Taranweer. A good length delivery.
A bit quicker too, I think.
Yeah.
So that one, that carried through a lot better.
बहुत आला catch यार, excellent. What a catch by Surya Kumar.
Pretty much the same delivery.
What a catch.
That one's taken the outside edge. It's run down to third man, picked up just inside the boundary, and they will get
When did
two.
this happen? How long has it happened for?
Don't know.
Not long. I seen it a little while ago.
So I think the batsmen now have become more comfortable with this bowling, and then we're going to start to see some shots played. If we sent the fielder out to cow corner for Sharma,
Is that a chance? No.
In the air, and that will cross the boundary for 4.
Out है
So the outfield is pretty quick today. That was edged and went toward the boundary. So Rahul.
It went through the air between slip and gully. It wasn't a chance, but it's another edge for a boundary, and that's, I'd say, probably a good 15, 16 runs have come off the edge so far for Quebec.
So Rahul Sharma picking up with the strike rate, scoring 15 of 15 so far with 1-6 and 1-4.
That's good comeback. Good comeback. Shorter.
नवादा ने अच्छा चौका मार दिया 12 4 पे 12 नवादा hits a 4
ये इतना स्लो है यार
yeah literally I need a miracle.
So good over so far from Taran last ball.
And that's, I think he edged that onto the pad. He went to try and hoist that over backward square, and I think he was just deceived for a lack of bounce there. So 7 off the over.
End of 9th over, 57 for 4.
वादा नहीं मारते छक्के तो नहीं 2 छक्के तो नहीं मारते स्कोर बता दो
Score check, please.
57 for 4 off 9.
But score check, 57 for 4 of 9.
Thank you.
57 for 4
9 overs
9 overs.
57 for 4
9 overs not long ago
57 for 4.
Score is Quebec 57 for 4 after 9 overs.
So it's going to be Negi to continue from the SPCA end.
So Gur Sahib saying facing
Thank you, boy. 3 पे 11.
the off spin again, and I think he's going to charge a bit. He has faced 13 deliveries so far.
It's tossed up and well hit down the ground.
Just one, boy. Shaba.
Pretty straightforward cricket.
So Niggy got some protection in the cow corner, long on, long off, and a fielder out there in extra cover,
Yeah, deep
and
extra
one
cover.
in
And
deep extra,
deep mid wicket.
deep mid wicket. Yes.
And just flicked out through mid wicket. That's Ibnal picks it up, and just the single they got there.
अफ्रीका के ऊपर वैसे लानत ही है अफ्रीका चोकर्स
जीता हुआ मैच आ रहा है.
हाँ जीता हुआ मैच आ रहे हैं
So Niggy coming with his third delivery, a bit short, and that should be another single.
सुल्तान जड़ के ध्यान कर शाबाश मैच पे फोकस कर शाबाश बहुत आला बॉलिंग बॉय बहुत आला शाबाश शाबाश एक आखिरी ओवर है 2 विकेट लेनी तूने इसके बाद शाबाश
So what you're seeing here is Quebec are just rotating the strike, milking the singles, and they will just look to put the bad balls away. And so far they've been able to get one bad ball and over like that.
That was a full toss. Should be picked up from the boundary toward
Great throw in.
deep square.
And they crossed for 2 there, I believe. It was 2, right? Yeah.
So the projected score is 128 right now, and
That's beautifully struck through the covers.
सुल्तान रोक ले 2 बॉले 9 रन्स
yep. So I was saying as the projected score is around 128, 130. I would say anything over that can be a bit challenging, and Quebec will try their best to defend it.
Well, Quebec's bowling attack is going to be hard for the Newfoundland batsmen to manage. So Quebec will be looking for 150, and they're going to have to pick it up a bit. That's an edge again.
So that's the end of the over. After 10 overs, we got 64 for 4.
So Quebec, I think, after their early hiccup, are starting to steady the ship now. You've got 2 batsmen in there who have, been milking the singles, and they have been able to rely on one bad ball and over that they can put across the boundary.
Yeah.
And Newfoundland is going to have to tighten that up, because if you're going to bowl one bad ball and over, you're looking at 7 or 8 runs, and that'll get you to that 150. So they're going to need to stop those bad balls.
Yeah, you got to give it to Rahul Sharma and Gur Sahib. After 35 for 4 in power play, they did a pretty good job staying there and playing according to the conditions.
Is that Furkan or is that Mohad?
Yes, Mohad is coming to bowl.
Yeah, it's Mohad.
So Mohit is coming into the attack.
कितने सालों बाद 29 करोड़ साल बाद 2011 का जीते
From the RCAF end.
So Mohad is the vice captain this season, and he's in the team as an all-rounder.
Yeah.
His bowling, it can be a little inconsistent. He's going to need to hit line on length right away here.
इंडिया अनप्लेएबल है मैंने तो मैच रात को ही देंगे लेकिन बटे ध्यान कर बुढ़िया ध्यान कर शाबाश
Starts off with a wide.
Does he need me to do it twice?
It's a bit chilly out there, and I think Mohit's going to take his time.
Yeah, he's not quick,
That was
but
just a loosener.
he does swing it a bit. And it's interesting that they brought Mohad on before going to the likes of Aryan Falki, who's also in the squad today.
A good one. Is that a chance? And dropped.
फुट डाउन हो गया शाबाश आर्यन लड़के शाबाश कोई बात नहीं बढ़िया शाबाश प्लान करके
So that was a good delivery from Mohit. Went toward the third man, and that was a drop chance from Falke, who took a beautiful catch earlier. I think he just didn't get completely underneath that ball.
He didn't come in fast enough, unfortunately, and just a drop catch there. That's the second dropped catch.
सारे खुश हो रहे हैं इंडिया जीत गई
A beautiful one, bit short, and
A dot ball is a dot ball.
बहुत आला fielding, बहुत आला fielding, बहुत आला bowling, boys.
So you have to say, since the 4 wickets fell, that's really the first genuine edge that the Quebec batsmen have given up. So these two have really started to cement their position in the middle, and they'll be looking to accumulate from here.
yep, 10 overs bowled so far, and I think they would like to stay for another. Is that a chance? No.
That is a chance.
ऐसे कैसे होगा लड़कों?
And that's another dropped catch.
Yeah, that wasn't middled properly from Gur Sahib, and he should consider himself very lucky.
It's not accepted of Furkan.
Is that Furkan out there, or is that?
Yeah, I think that's Furkan out there with the drop chance. And Mohit should be a bit frustrated here now because that's his second drop chance in his first over. I think he shouldn't take the pressure on and just try to bowl same deliveries.
It's gone for 6 as well, right?
Yes, so that's a big turnaround there. You've gone from a potential wicket to 6 runs, and that's Gur Sahib is starting to pick up his scoring rate. You've got to be wary of that if you are fielding. A substitute fielder coming on, as it looks like Furkan may have injured himself on that catch.
So Gur Sahib, with that 6, is now 16 of 17 balls. Taking
Furkan
Quebec
is going
score.
off and Maka is the substitute fielder.
Thank you.
So 73.
3 to go, right?
3 to go.
रेडियो पूरी लीग में यूज हो रहा है या अभी के लिए यूज हो रहा है?
सिर्फ इसके लिए.
But how South Africa would lose this game?
It was their game.
How could they lose it?
See, unbelievable.
I think Bumrah.
Someone said that India won because they don't have Haris Rauf to bowl the last over.
So Mohit coming up with his 4th delivery. Went straight toward the fielder, and a good call from the batsman from the other side.
Yeah, three games we lost.
They went for that run. That could have been risky.
Runs, he couldn't,
It was well fielded by Amit at point there. So Mohad with 2 balls left in this over and 2 dropped chances.
Another beautiful one and completely beating Gur Sahib.
Shaba Bhatte, full confidence, ladki, excellent bowling, Shaba Bhatte.
One more delivery to go. And even after those chances dropped, I'd say Mohit still bowling with full confidence.
You've got to keep your head up. Yes, it's a drop catch. Yes, it's a missed opportunity. But next ball, you can't harp on it. That's too short.
That's a short. That's gone for 6.
That's 4. So flying off the outside edge. If you're going to slash hard, as my old coach used to say.
They're finally picking up their run rate.
I'd say the third man fielder was not touching the boundary, and he could have made that a chance, but
it would have been difficult to get around to it, I think, but definitely up in the air. And it's going to be leg spin, I think, for the first time.
Score की हो गया 10
77 for 4, 11 over. 77 for 4, 11 over.
11 overs, 77 for 4, Quebec.
so Wajid is coming into attack. He can spin the ball. He can be quicker in the air.
He's also in excellent form. He's taken, in his last 2 matches, he's taken 9 wickets. So this is his first chance in the provincial team to show what he can do. And let's see if he can translate that form at this level. A good start. Just a single.
Shaba Wajida.
As Gur Sahib is now on strike.
Yep, Gur Sahib has been playing amazingly so far, scoring 20 of 20 under that conditions. And that was a bit wide.
Yeah, I think we got away with one there. That that could have ended up anywhere. It looks like these two batsmen have just sort of settled things down a bit. That's well tossed up, and that's going to be hard to cut off. No, he's cut it off.
Beautiful fielding by Negi towards the cover region, saving 2 runs for sure.
Don't give him umpire. Don't give him umpire.
Wajid with his third delivery. Let's see what he got up his sleeve. A quicker one, and that's up in the air. And I think that should easily go for a 6. So Gur Sahib taking advantage of that pace. And it could have been a chance, but you have to give credit to Gur Sahib to get underneath the ball real quickly and time it towards the long on region.
Too high, even if the fielder had been right there.
Yeah.
But as a spinner, that's what you want. You want batsmen playing those shots. So it's an encouraging sign that they're going to try and attack, and Wajid needs to just keep putting it there. They'll make a mistake.
Another quicker one. The batsman wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't expecting that.
Good job from Akash behind the stump. So this run rate is jumping up to 7.37 now. A very good recovery from both Gur Sahib, Rahul Sharma, and Quebec.
It's not often you see a batsman taking evasive action against the spinner, so it's a sign here.
So after 2 quicker ones, Wajid ends a ball with a flighted one.
This happens to be every week.
So 86 for 4 now, and this is a great recovery. The partnership, I believe that's a 50-run partnership between these two batsmen. And it's going to be a big key for Quebec. If they continue on with a good score from here, it's going to be down to these two who have really led the recovery here for Quebec.
Yep, great job both from Gur Sahib and Rahul. Gur Sahib 28 runs of 25 so far, and Rahul with 23 of 23, supporting the anchoring role. So the projected score has now jumped up to 143. Quebec should be very happy with the situation. After a shaky start, Mohit coming back into the attack now.
So Wi-Fi is that little device on top.
A bit toward the leg side.
And right now, I'm not
That
charging.
should go for a 4. So Mohit was a bit off with his line, and he got the treatment.
Yeah, just flicked off the pads.
Did you also visit over here in 2017 or you first?
No, I did not.
Mohad is going to need to adjust that line. You can't keep it there. I think even though Quebec right now is sort of back into the driver's seat, one more wicket and Newfoundland is right back in. This is very finely balanced right now.
Yeah, that's the beauty of a T20 game. 1 over can change everything. Another short one.
That's not a good
Towards the
delivery.
left side, and another 4.
Yeah,
So-
too short, and at that pace, it's only asking for being dispatched at the boundary. And this is why T20 is so popular. The game is so volatile, right? You know, 2 balls into this over, and we've gone from a finely balanced game to Quebec now definitely in the ascendancy here.
So Rahul Sharma with 31 runs and 2 back-to-back boundaries. He should be confident now to continue this and help his team. And that's up in the air. That's another chance. Who's going to take it? And
Yes.
that's taken.
Okay, that was Gur Sahib on strike.
Okay.
Rahul Sharma.
Scoring, I think this is like it's
Right.
talking and scoring at the same time is distracting.
Yeah.
Right, so where did I get this wrong? So 4-4 this over. I'm going to have to go back to last over.
Taran took the catch, right?
Yeah.
So Wajid fumbled, and Taran standing right next to him took the catch.
एक काम कर थोड़ा साइड पे हो जा वो नहीं कर रहा वो कह रहा है कि इसकी फट रही है थोड़ी सी मैं क्या करूं तू उससे अलग हो जा इधर बैठ जा आगे आके मैं इधर बैठ जाऊं हां इधर बैठ जा मेरे पास लगा हुआ है मैं कहने का मतलब था उससे लैदा हो जाए बस।
दे माइक ये चल रहा है ना
नहीं तेरे पास तो अपना है ना
सॉरी
वो कह रहा थोड़ा डिस्ट्रैक्टिंग हो रहा है स्कोरिंग और
शुरू से नहीं करना चाहिए
तूने करनी है
मैं कर लेता हूँ
आजा आजा ऑन कर दो ऑन नहीं है
इसके मैं शुरू में बोलने लगा था मैंने कहा क्या बोलूं
अभी भी चल रही है वैसे माइक
स्कोरिंग के साथ आप नहीं करते
So in the commentary box I have Najaf joining me. So this wicket takes Newfoundland back in the game. And Mohit, after so many drop chances, must be happy that this one was taken.
Yeah, it was fumbled twice by Wajid, and then on the bounce, I think Tharan caught it. Quebec is 94 for 5 after 12.3 overs.
New batsman in is Padam Joshi, going to face his first delivery. Mohit with his fourth ball. And ball beautifully. Right on, good length, beautiful carry, and the batsman was totally deceived with that pace.
Beautiful line by Mohit, just touch of hint of movement and beat the batsman.
Still two more deliveries to go, and Mohit should be looking for another one. I believe he's going to bowl on the wickets now, maybe try to bowl a Yorker or something. No, short.
Short again. This is the third short ball of the over. That's a misfield. No backing up. And they have ran another run for free.
So the keeper went for that, and there was nobody covering after taking a wicket that shouldn't been happening for Newfoundland. So Mohit with his last delivery, Padam Joshi facing. A bit short, easily guided for a single toward point, and that's the end of the over. 13 overs, 97 for 5.
Quebec 97 for 5 after 13 overs. 97 for 5 after 13 overs.
So Najaf, what do you think is going to be a competitive total for Quebec?
I think with 7 overs to go and 5 wickets in hand, they'll probably be looking at least 140 from here. 140 might be a competitive score considering Quebec, the resources Quebec have in their bowling. But the pitch is pretty flat and it's perfect batting conditions, so you never know. Newfoundland has some good batsmen as well.
So Wajid coming back into the attack. A beautiful one, and if the fielder was placed a bit close, that could have been an opportunity.
Good backing up by Wajid.
Whoever the selectors are for this team, all of the players that they chose, laid on it doing a great
So Padam Joshi facing his fifth delivery.
Mostly from outside world.
A reverse sweep, is that a chance? Almost a chance.
If he took that catch,
Too risky, not in control of the reverse sweep.
Yeah, I would say he just came on, and I think he should take his time a little, settle down, and then try those shots. A quicker one.
That's nicely guided away. That might run away for 4. The outfield is not so quick, so I think they'll take 3 runs from this delivery.
Well ball, boys. Well field, boys. Chapa.
So I'd say if Wajid is looking to bowl those quicker ones, it should be on stumps. If you give batsmen room and bowl those quicker ones, you're going to be put away for runs.
Can be easily guided anywhere around the field with the field so open.
Yeah.
And that brings up the 100 for Quebec after 13.3 overs. Oh, slower burn from Wajid. Nicely flighted.
So there was a hint of spin there that deceived the batsman.
Again, a nice ball by Wajid. Nicely flighted again. Hard to understand what he's bowling sometimes. He's such a mystery spinner. When he gets it right.
So Rahul Sharma, the set batsman, is going to face the last delivery, and it looks like he was going to play that toward the long on, but decided not to take any risk yet. And at the end of 14 overs,
batsman completely.
we got 100 for 5.
Only 3 runs coming off Wajid's over. Considering the situation, it was a really good over, putting pressure on the Quebec batsman. 100 for 5.
100 for 5 or 14.
ये बटन दबाएंगे तो सीधा बंद हो जाता है. कैसे पता लगता है कि ऑन है कि ऑफ है?
वो ग्रीन लाइट
बंद किया ना मैंने अभी.
नहीं
खुला भैया. ओ प्रेस करना पड़ता है. अच्छा सही है.
So it looks like Ibnul is back in the attack. Bowled amazingly in the power play, getting 1 wicket with giving away only 14 runs in his 3 overs. So he's going to bowl his last over. And Quebec, I think, is going to charge. 14 overs bowled so far. Last 6 overs to go. Padam Joshi 6 of 6 so far.
Hey, bro, I'm actually scoring the game right now. I can't really chat. What's up?
A beautiful flighted one, and that was another reverse sweep tried.
I don't really have the time to
It
look.
hit his chest and then went on to the keeper.
Another beautiful delivery, a bit fuller, half a chance. And that was a beautiful dive from the fielder there, from Vinu. And I hope he's fine.
attack karo boys. Yep.
So Rahul Sharma is on strike.
Single,
Straight toward the fielder, should only be a 1. And that's a misfield. And that has gone for a 4. I think that is Mohid.
That was just 1 run, and Mohd charged the ball, and the ball went through his legs. That's a bit costly. 1 run converted into 4 runs. I don't think Newfoundland players should feel any pressure at this point. The game is still in their hands. They just have to control the runs from here.
Yeah, the misfields, they're certainly not helping. Ibnul with his last delivery. A beautiful flighted one, and that is hit with sheer power toward the onside from Rahul Sharma.
That was a flighted delivery, a bit short. He had a lot of time to smash it anywhere in the ground, and he picked his spot and smashed it huge for a huge 6.
Yeah, beautifully connected from Rahul. And I'd say Newfoundland should start to feel a bit of pressure here. A misfield
for 5 after 15 overs. Even though they have lost 5 wickets, but the run rate is still 7.53, which is still pretty good.
So the projected score has now jumped up to 151. And a great comeback. And courtesy Rahul Sharma with his beautiful innings so far, scoring 34 of 29 with 2 fours and 2 beautiful sixes.
Yes, I did. Even though you didn't signal it.
So Rakesh Negi is back in the attack. Toward the last over, Newfoundland has decided to go with the most experienced bowler they have. They got protection over long on, long off. A fielder in the cow corner as well. A beautiful delivery, edged. And Rakesh is a bit unlucky there.
Come on, boys, come on.
That was a skiddy delivery. It's very hard for the keeper to take such edges.
Yeah, it's good to see the intent from Padam Joshi. He's pretty much playing his shots. He's not hesitating. And this time he plays it up in the air toward the cow corner. That was an easy single. And that takes Rahul Sharma back on strike.
Yeah, they just thought of running for 2 runs, but they didn't decide not to go against Rana's throw. He has a strong arm.
A quicker one, and I think that's get way toward the offside. Has been called a wide. I'd still say Newfoundland is in control if they... Sorry, there's a bit of confusion there. It looks like that hit the batsman, but Empire has called it a wide. Oh, sorry, that was keeper's pad. Yeah, so as I was saying, they have 120 on board. Newfoundland really has to make a comeback here. That's up in the air. That should be a chance. And taken beautifully by Maka, running from the long off region. And Rakesh Negi strikes. As I was saying, they have to bowl brilliantly here if they want to hold off Quebec under 140.
ये म्यूट नहीं होता ना बंद कर दो
So the new batsman in is Jaspir Singh.
He played a blinder in the first match. 12
And
balls, 36 runs.
he played a blinder in his last game, 12 bowled, 36 runs. A left-hander and I think a lefty-righty combination can give Newfoundland a bit of hard time with the field setup.
Judging by the field, it looks like he's a very strong leg side player. Negi had all his fielders on the boundary, leg side boundary. That was an excellent catch by
Maka, yeah.
Maka, yeah.
He had to react really fast. He was literally touching the boundary and he got underneath the ball at the very last moment, taking a brilliant catch.
I really need this wicket. Raul's wicket.
बॉलिंग नेगी भाई बहुत आला नेगी भाई चढ़ के आने
So I think that dropped a bit low, and the batsman wasn't expecting it. So Nagy with his last delivery, and a flighted one. That's another chance. Should be easily taken, and that's another wicket.
नेगी भाई शाबाश नेगी भाई
So the dangerous Rahul Sharma has to walk toward the pavilion, courtesy beautiful delivery from Rakesh Negi, and a beautiful catch taken from Amit. So Taran is back in the attack. Two new batsmen, they're on the crease right now, and Newfoundland should be putting pressure on these two, trying to contain them under 140. And that was a quick one from Taran. I'd say that's a leg by. Yes, it is. So as I mentioned that Jaspir, he played a blinder in his last match, and his team must have high hopes from him.
They need at least 20 runs from last 4 overs to have a competitive score against Newfoundland.
Taran with his second delivery, pitched up, should only be a single.
Excellent bowling by Taran. Not giving batsmen any room to play their shot. This was a full delivery, almost a yorker. Well dug out, but only resulted in 1 run.
So the dangerous Jaspir is on strike. Taran coming around the wicket this time.
Slower ball. Hit straight. That could be run out. No. Would have been dangerous if it was a direct hit, but
Have to give credit to Taran. Beautifully executed that slower delivery and got the dangerous Jaspir off strike.
he almost balls like a leg spinner from the back of his hand.
Sorry, मैं live stream देख रहा था
ओए आवाज अच्छी नहीं आ रही.
So for delivery, well bowled, should only be a single. Went toward the cover region.
I think that's what Quebec's plan is right now, to just score some singles, bring the score closer to 130, 135, 140, and in the last 2 overs, the last 1 over, just go for it and maximize the total. That's well bowled, given wide by the umpire.
So 2 new batsmen batting toward the dead overs. Must be challenging, and that's 2 back-to-back wides. Should be taking pressure off from Quebec.
He's trying to beat him on the offside, just inside of the wide, but he's failing to execute it. The ball is just drifting away. 2 wides given. These are precious runs for Quebec.
So Taranweer with his 5th delivery should be a dot.
ये करते हैं अभी इनिंग्स के बाद
अभी देखिए क्या है, इनिंग्स से क्या करना.
आराम से जीतते हैं
That was hit beautifully from Jasbir, but straight toward the fielder. So after 17 overs, we got 126 for 7.
3 more to go.
Three more overs to go. I'd say
What's the score?
good job from Newfoundland so far.
126 for 7 after 17.
Quebec are 126 for 7 after 17 overs. 126 for 7 after 17 overs.
127.
26 for 7.
So Rakesh with his last over. Very well balled, right on the money. That's a confusion between two batsmen, and that was a run-out chance.
Should have been out.
If this was a direct hit, the batsman would have walked toward the pavilion.
It wasn't even needed to have a direct hit. If Rakesh had picked it up cleanly, he could have just taken the stumps out. That was lucky for the Quebec batsman.
Yeah, I think that's what the batsman goal was, to just get Jasbir back on strike. And could have been risky.
They're running singles. That's a really good ball from Nagy. A proper off spinner's ball. Skidded, spun, and beat the batsman easily.
A beautiful flighted one. And hit toward the square leg. Should be an easy single. Seems like Jasbir is a bit disappointed. He was looking to get a 6 off that ball, and it was in his zone.
And this is what Quebec was doing in the first match as well. They were taking singles, doubles of every delivery, and a couple of bad overs, and they ended up scoring 150.
Another easy single from.
The goal is, I think, to get it closer to 140 from 19 overs, and then the last over just go for it and score like 10 or 12 runs, and that would bring their score to 152, which is a really competitive total.
Jasbir back on strike. Rakesh Negi going for his 5th delivery. A bit short, and couldn't get underneath it. So it should only be a single. A good throw from Amit from the square leg region.
Not a bad over from Nagy, but the Quebec batsmen are not going after him completely. They're just trying to rotate the strike or take singles and doubles.
Flighted one.
Oh!
And dropped from Ibnul. Was a tough chance, I'd say.
Shaba Ibnul boy, Shaba Ibnul boy, Shaba!
His fielder's backing
Quebec would have
is
been
up.
all out by now if they had taken all their chances. I think there's at least 5 drops today.
Yeah. Newfoundland has been on and off with the field. Took some brilliant catches, but missed a few as well.
After After 18 overs, Quebec are 131 for 7. 2 overs to go. Theron bowling his last over. He has figures of 3 for 16.
Yeah, he
No
bowled
wickets.
really well so far.
Really good economy in the T20 match. Only 16 runs coming off of 3 overs.
So Newfoundland checking their fielders, make sure the cow corner and square leg area is covered well. And that's up in the air. Is that a chance?
It should be taken by Mohit. Oh!
Another
That's
drop chance from
another
Mohit.
drop.
And the bowler must be disappointed here. Another double added to the total.
Mohit is usually a very safe fielder, so...
Well, I think with the wind, the ball was moving away from him. And I won't say it was an easy chance, but still at this level it should be taken. A slower one, and should only be an easy single toward long off region. So Jasbir back on strike.
3 runs coming off the first 2 balls.
So Jasbir hasn't come off so far. Should be looking for a big shot. Should be looking for a big shot now. And he does. Is that a chance?
That's a really good shot, and that's a really good catch by Nagy. That's an excellent running catch. The ball was going away from him, and he leaped out and took a brilliant catch on the boundary.
Yep. Gave his 100% there. And with all his experience, I think you have to give him 100% credit. Took that catch beautifully after the drop chances. And
Yeah, that
putting his
ball
knee-
was sailing. That would have been a 6 if Nagy didn't have his hands out for it.
yeah. So Newfoundland the 8th wicket.
Look, what are the odds? I found this in the field. This got lost yesterday.
So just when the fear looked a bit comfortable, I would say he was a bit unlucky there because that was beautiful.
Mixed day at the field for Newfoundland. Brilliant catches and a few dollies as well. I hope it doesn't cost them and they still manage to win this game. Let's see.
So 3 more balls to go. A bit slower, that's another chance.
That should be out. Mark is a good fielder. He takes it comfortably.
So 2 quick wickets and the equation changes.
Out? Last wicket.
A few overs ago, we were talking that they should be looking to get
That's
their
awesome,
score around
boys!
150, but beautiful bowling from Taran. Good catches taken, and Newfoundland is back in charge.
Excellent bowling by Taran. This was a slower delivery. He tried to get under it, but mishit it, and it went straight to Maka.
Last 3 balls or second last 2 balls?
See you. यंग लग रहे हैं धूप से जना विटामिन डी लेके आए सही
शेप भी किया ना इसलिए आप वहाँ फैक्ट्री वहाँ जाते हैं प्लांट में तो वहाँ पे शेप कर
जॉब
सारा शहर सुन रहा है कि नजीब विटामिन डी लेकर आए
It's all right. Everybody knows Naju bhai.
Trimatash, a slower one, and got off the strike.
Just single from the second last delivery of the 19th over. And now Quebec are 135 for 9. After 14th over, I think I had predicted for them to get 140. So they're still 5 runs short, but they can still make a game out of it.
Okay, Taran has still 1 more delivery to go.
Last ball from Taran. He has taken 2 wickets in this over.
Yeah, exactly. 140
Here comes Taran. It's nicely guided. That should be at least 2. No, they stick to 1 run, and that's the end of the over. Quebec is 136 for 9 after 19. I think for Khan or Mohit will bowl the last over. I'm not sure who's bowling the last over. I think it's Mohit. He's gonna York them out. That's the aim. With the older ball, Mohit has a lot of control and he can York the batsman out. With the tail enders in, the last batsman in, it should be pretty straightforward. 1 quick Yorker and that's the end of the Quebec's inning.
So Mohit with the last over.
Sorry guys.
नहीं ली मैंने चलाई नहीं थैंक यू
So fielding update. Protections were long on, long off. Power corner.
Short ball. That would just be a single. That's a double. No, these runs could prove costly in the end. That should have just been a 1.
Yeah.
Every run counts in this situation.
Yeah, Aryan Falke was a few seconds late picking it up and threw it towards the bowling end. Quebec taking advantage of it. Good shot. Are they going to take another one?
No.
That's a good throw.
That's not out. He was in there. It was only a 1 run anyways.
So good fielding from the fielder from the square leg.
What? Yorker डाल खत्म कर यार.
Yeah, he's
So
missing his
Usher
line, I think.
going to face their delivery.
Only 3 runs coming off the first 2 balls.
Sorry, it's actually Primatash who's going to face this.
Very nice ball. That was a short delivery, and he easily beat him up. This is the last batsman for Quebec, and Mohd deceived him pretty easily in the end. He used his height. It was a full ball, but it bounced from the length. Another nice ball. On the body, not too short, not too full. The perfect length for the tail ender. And Quebec have reached 140, I think, after 19.4.
Yeah, just a run away. 3 more balls to go.
Update me.
No, yeah, 140 now. And that's edge towards the third man. Would that be a boundary? No. Good fielding from Ibnul.
They have stolen a second run out of it. That should have just been single.
Yeah, for a second, the way it was traveling, it looked like it's going to hit the boundary, but Ibnul did a good job getting underneath, but fumbled and gave away another run. 2 more balls to go, and
Last ball.
actually it's the last ball, and hopefully it should be a dot ball, but no, it's
That sailed over
deep
the
square.
outfield is pretty slow after the ball hits from the full, and I think they take 3 runs out of it.
And that's the end of the over.
That's the end of the innings, and Quebec have reached 140. I think so.
Yeah.
145 for 9, and Newfoundland needs 146 to win out of the 20 overs. In a low-scoring game like this, I would say that singles and missed chances would matter a lot.
Yeah, the way they started, I think they should have taken their chances and stop Quebec from scoring a good total of 145. I think Quebec should give themselves some credit. And beautiful batting from Gursahib and Rahul Sharma. Gursahib scoring 36 of 28 balls and Rahul Sharma scoring 31 of 34 balls. And I think this is a competitive total for Newfoundland. And it's going to be a good game. So we're going for a break and we'll join you shortly. Thank you.
Over to you.
So hello again from the commentary box. I myself Zohair, and joining me is Najaf. So that was a beautiful shot played from Vinay, and that was ball toward leg side, and Vinay taking full advantage of it. So Ranveer Rana is the opening partner with Vinay. He can be explosive. So Quebec have some protection over on long off region and deep square. Rana facing his first delivery. A good one from Padam, and quicker one. Rana not taking any risk. Another quicker one, and clear toward the cover region. Should be another double.
शाबाश राणे, शाबाश राणे, हर बॉल पे रन करेंगे, हर बॉल पे रन करेंगे, शाबाश.
Well, often you see a righty coming through between the umpire and the stumps.
It's a good start.
क्या शॉट है
That's
तेरी राणे,
little
क्या
aerial
शॉट है
route.
तेरी.
It was long on, and that's just off before the boundary, and it's an easy two.
शाबाश राणे, शाबाश राणा जी, शाबाश राणा जी.
Yeah, that should have been 3 runs easily. You cannot trust the boundary today because it's a bit wet still, and the ball is not rolling away to the boundary. It's really stopping it. Thick outfield, which is wet as well. Should have been an easy 3.
So Ranveer still on strike, and looking for another run, but a good call from Vinay.
शाबाश, शाबाश.
So it looks like Padam Joshi is bowling those quicker ones, and not letting the batsman take his time. Pretty much the same delivery, and that's a risky run. If this was hit, that was out.
Excellent cricket, boys.
That was a close call.
Everything you're screaming at, hell, dude.
It was a close call. The fielder could have thrown it easily into the keeper's glove as well, and there was a chance there too. But he went for a direct hit, and he missed it. An easy single in the end after a fumble.
So the score update is 1 over bowled, 9 for 9.
जो उसने वापस नहीं किया नहीं है मेरे पास गाड़ी में पड़ा.
So the new bowler is Pramatash. So the left arm pacer. Starts off with the wide.
That was a wide ball. It was a good pace, a very skiddy ball. That's a brilliant shot. That's smashed. That smashed before the ball went to the boundary in no time.
Yes, as you said, Najaf, that was slashed toward the cover region, and the fielders didn't even have to move for it. Rana doing that in style, and that must have put a bit of pressure on Quebec there. Newfoundland was a very, very positive start.
Yeah, Pramatash. If you don't know Rana, you cannot give him any room in the start of the power play. If you give him any room, he'll cut it or he'll just smash you out of the ground. That was right on the body.
So that was a quicker one, a bit short, and I think that has hit Rana, I think, in the stomach, but good news is he's fine. Got a bit surprised from the pace, I must say.
When we played Maverick,
I think he realized that you cannot give him any room.
so you bowled the Taran.
You just have to bowl right on his body. Sorry, body.
That was another wide, and it looks like the bowler is getting a bit of movement, but still looking to find some control there.
Yeah, from my experience, I feel like the bowler has not warmed up properly before starting. There was a few looseners by him in the start, giving away a few precious runs.
This guy clearly has pace.
His pace, but I don't think he's warmed up. He's
He
looseners.
does look stiff, yeah.
So that was edged toward the third man. A better line from the bowler there. And Rana comes off strike. So the conditions are, it's a nice breeze out there today, giving swing to the new ball. And this time he's going to bowl to a left-hander. Coming in for his fourth delivery. Ball short, and that was beaten outside off stump. Stayed a bit low, and I think he took off his pace a little. So 16 run score so far, and this is pretty much the end of the second over. Just one more ball to go, and let's hope for some action.
Big ball, driven straight to the fielder. That could be out. That's a direct hit. And he has taken away Vinu, a very crucial wicket. He was in such a great form. A few weeks ago, he even scored 100, and that's a big wicket for Quebec. Vinu gone.
Yep, that was very unfortunate. It was hit very hard, straight toward the fielder. So I think that was just a bad call, and confusion leading to a crucial wicket, and Quebec is very happy with that. They needed a wicket early on, and it came from a run out, and that was a beautiful throw, a direct hit from the fielder on the off. New batsman in is Amit.
Yeah, that was a big wicket. It's really a bonus to give away your wicket through a run out, especially in the first 6 overs.
So the end of the over, 16 for 1. And 2 overs have been bowled so far. Badam is back in the attack with his left arm off spin. Some protection toward cow corner and deep square. That was well bowled. Straight toward the fielder, no run. And Quebec fielders, they're on their toes. The ball was skidding a bit.
These two are used to batting together as well.
So Rana and Amit, they basically open for their own team. Sorry, we have a technical.
Is it right zoomed in? Yeah, that's good now.
Okay, so we're back.
Unmute, Dickley. So these two are, don't forget these two are used to batting together, same way.
So the good thing is they understand each other well because they bat together. Both are openers for their own team, and that's up in the air. I think that was bumped, but as I was saying, I hope they have a better understanding when they're running between the wickets. Amit looks a bit shaky, and that was well defended. I think he's going to take his time and let Rana do what he does the best. So at the end of 3 overs, we got 18 for 1. So giving you the score update one more time, 18 for 1, and Pramatash is back in attack. Rana facing, and that was very well bowled,
Now he's won.
right in line, and
Just looks
Rana had a bit of room there. And again, we're going to take a pause.
Pramatash again. That's a no ball. That's a bouncy delivery. That was pace, but he overstepped, and that's a free hit. That's a freebie for Newfoundland. That was a really nice delivery. It bounced, it skidded, even though it was dropped, but that wouldn't matter because it was a no ball. Time for a free hit.
Alright, Amit, this is where you take the swing, buddy.
Sorry, due to technical issue, we just had to restart our system. Now we're back. A beautiful running from Rana, a good call, and a good start from Newfoundland.
now you have it.
So Amit Rana facing and well defended. Padam Joshi almost at the end of his third over, and
At least in the high performance trials.
Rana has been amazing so far with 2 beautiful sixes, taking the charge. So at the end of 5 overs, the score is 36 for 1.
Oh, I have a new.
So the new
Score
bowler
is Newfoundland 36 for 1 after 5 overs. 36 for 1 after 5.
so the new bowler is Jaspir Singh.
अपना मैच है शाबाश
Lefty?
yeah
Another left-hand ball. That's a big glove. I think that's out. Yes, that's out. That's given. That was a short ball. New bowler coming in. First ball left-handed, and Amit Bhai had nicked it. It really came out of the glove.
Who's the keeper?
So that was a beautiful quick short delivery from Padam, and Amit, I think it just rubbed his glove. Keeper taking a comfortable catch, and Quebec getting their second success. The new batsman in is Akash.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the cash.
Yeah, it is.
I know that approach to the wicket. He owes us some runs.
Ash is on the field, and Jaspir getting the second wicket of Newfoundland in his very first ball. A short delivery, skidded, bounced, and touched Amit's gloves.
So the slip is still in place, and a good, beautiful, fast-paced, short delivery, and you gotta give him credit. He just got his team back in the game, and Quebec, with their pressure on, looking for another wicket. Akash here has to hold his nerves, take his time.
Those are risky shots by Akash. In 2 balls, he tried the same shot, just trying to guide it to the third man, but he has missed it. He got to be careful now. He can edge it, and that would be a big loss for Newfoundland. Akash is feeling under pressure a bit. I think he hasn't scored as many runs as he would like. That's well defended. Excellent ball by Jaspir.
That's why Akash needs the ball on the back to feel comfortable. I could tell him how to get him out, but I don't.
So 2 more deliveries to go. And Bolt Fuller and Yorkton, and that's another dot ball, putting more pressure on Newfoundland. All the fielders closing in, putting more pressure, and Akash just need to hold his nerves. Just keep his role in mind. And it's not a small total. So as long as he just stays there with Rana, they can be back in the game. A bit toward the leg side. Called leg bye from the umpire, and that's the end of the over. The score is 37-2.
Good bowling. शाबाश खड़े होना लड़के खड़े होना
Same ball? No, it's Samarji.
So Samarjeet has been brought into the attack. Another spin option.
keep it tight boys keep it tight
So the required run rate is still under 8. Akash can take his time, and he can prove to be a very key player. And that shot proved that. Went for a quick double, played it a bit late, taking advantage of the room he was given from the bowler. That was well bowled. There was some good turn there. Akash playing it well. Pretty much the same delivery, and this time that went straight toward the fielder, toward the point region. Beautifully played toward the gully region, and should be another 2 from Akash. He was given room this time and he took advantage of it. Akash scoring 4 runs of 9 deliveries so far, known to take his time and then be explosive at the end. Summer with his 4th delivery, played toward the long on region, got up to strike, and doing exactly what he's asked to do, getting Rana back on strike. You have to give it to Quebec. They're still bowling very tight. They're not bowling any looseners. This time it's up in the air. That's a chance, and that is beautiful. That has been dropped. It looks like he took it, and it was then just dropped, and he is there standing in a shock right now. It was high up in the air. He was right underneath it, but Rana should consider himself very lucky that he's still out there. And I think that's what the batsmen are discussing now. They just lost their 2nd wicket. They should take time. And Summer almost giving Quebec another breakthrough. A good over from Summer, only conceding 6 runs.
And that was an easy chance if you're a professional fielder for sure. And it got stuck in his hand, but in the end, I don't know what happened. It just popped out of it. That's a brilliant shot. What a shot to the point region. That's just international level. It really is.
So that was beautifully slashed by Rana, as you saw. That was fired toward the point region, and Rana taking advantage of that pace in the room he was provided. Let's see what Padam is going to do this time. A bowled a very nice, well-guided, slower one, and should give credit to Rana playing it extremely well and taking Akash back on strike.
That's his chill version.
Bowled a bit short and played toward the fine region from Akash. Very well bowled and played at the same time. And it looks like Newfoundland is getting back in charge now. That beautiful shot from Rana toward the point region, giving his team the confidence they need. Akash on the other end supporting him well. And extremely well played. Given room and it got the treatment. That was slashed really hard toward the point region again, and the fielder had no chance. For a second it looked like it's going toward the fielder, but the ball was already past him by the time he reacted. So Rana scoring 35 of 24 balls with 3 4s and 2 6s, doing an amazing job for his team right now and leading his way.
That was an excellent shot. He really had to jump. He was in the air when he played that shot, and it's across the fielder's hands in no time. He didn't have any chance. Nice comeback. Rana being very conservative about on this ball. It was right on his body, and that's where he struggles. You gave him room, and he's going to play the shots just the way he did today. Quebec under pressure.
Need runs from Akash. Yeah.
So Padam with his last delivery. Short ball again, but better line this time. And at the end of the 8 overs, the score is 53 for 2. The asking run rate is still under 8 runs an over, and Newfoundland, all they have to do is just keep their nerves and try to take this game deep, because Quebec, they are an experienced squad, and they will be looking to pick up a wicket here. And Samarjeet is back in the attack. There was a chance in his last over on the last ball, which was dropped by the fielder. That was very well bowled. Good flight. Akash could not have done anything else with that delivery.
That's a full ball, played on the up, straight through the offside, and just a single coming off the third ball of the over. Run on strike. Quicker ball, straight through. No run, Rana had to defend. A smash straight down the ground, not properly timed. I think almost hit the toe end of the bat. Went straight down and only a single. Akash is on strike. That's straight to the man and dropped. That's another drop. That was a dolly again. It was on perfect height, right on his chest, and instead of putting it on his chest, he reached for it, grabbed for it, and that's not a proper point fielder's technique. That should have been taken. Easy chance, spilled away. 2 chances given.
So Akash, still out there, should consider himself lucky. And Quebec, they're getting their chances, but as everybody says, catches win matches.
Yeah, you have to press. It's right there. It's right there. Up, yeah, right there.
This could have been 2 extra wickets for Quebec here now, but
After 9 overs,
in T20s,
56
you're
for
given
2.
chances you have to take. So
Hardly heard anything. Maybe it's changed the volume.
there's a change of attack. The new bowler coming in is
Check.
Gursahib Singh. Another spin option.
After 9 overs, 56 for 2.
So another off spin option for Quebec. Should be an easy 2. Akash is quick runner and comfortably back for 2 Newfoundland. Akash anchoring his innings so well. Another flatted one, and this time he played it toward the cow corner region, and good fielding. That could have been an easy 4 runs, but he certainly helped his team, saving 2 important runs. That was struck very hard from Akash. And you gotta give credit to that fielder, doing an amazing job.
Akash trying to sweep his way through out of it. Against the spinner, that was his second sweep of 2 deliveries. It's not a good ploy, but can be risky sometimes. That was a easy delivery. It was almost like glided in on top of the air. Akash sat down and swept it again on the full.
So 6 of the overs so far, 3 deliveries bowled. And Akash has started to look very comfortable out there. That is beautifully played toward the point region. Should be another easy 2 runs. That is amazing running between the wickets as well. Akash picking up gaps. That's what he do best. So a bit short, and that was guided toward the on region. Should be another comfortable single, and Rana is now back on strike. So they have already scored 9 runs off the sofa. Let's see if Rana is going to just defend it or go for it. And bowler is looking a bit under pressure. Gursahib has been giving batsmen some room. This time that was well bowled, but that was an edge toward the gully region, and Rana wants to take another one, but no. A good call from Akash. So that's the end of the 10 overs. The score is 67 for 2, and that called for drinks. So welcome back.
Yeah.
So we
They got tied down.
are now going to take a dive into the second part of this inning, and 79 runs required.
That's right. He can hit now.
And Rana plays it well. Is that a catch? Is that a catch? No! That is a beautiful six. And Rana hitting that shot with power, making sure that it goes over the long on fielder. Rana in a quick session is on 43 runs with 3 4s and 3 6s, only of 30 balls. So Summer is in pressure, pretty much the same delivery toward the same fielder, but this time only a single. Akash is back on strike. And Rana has been smashing, and Akash is just looking to anchor and has played extremely well. Played his shot, did not hesitate, and he just has to stay out there with Rana and take this game away from Quebec. Pretty much the same delivery and toward the same point region.
I think they know that's his shot.
This time reverse sweep, missed by the keeper, I think. Yep. And that takes Akash off strike. That was a bye call from the umpire. And good over from Summer so far. Last delivery. And Rana was beaten with that flight, and a good delivery at the end of the over, and the score is 75 for 2 after 11 overs. Required rate is still pretty much the same, under 8, and all Newfoundland has to do is just keep doing what they're doing right now in Quebec. If they're given a chance again, they have to take those chances. I don't think any drop catch will help their team, and they have to keep their fielding tight, because leaking away runs can also cause a lot of trouble. So they're still going with spin, and the next bowler is Asher Zamir. And Akash is facing. Another off spin option, and he starts off with a wide delivery, and those extras is also taking off the pressure from the batsman. This time pretty much the same delivery, and played toward fine leg region for a beautiful boundary. He has to bowl in line. Akash guiding that well, extremely comfortable, and
If you don't get him out early, you're not getting him.
I think so far Akash has scored 21 runs off 24 balls, and he's set there. He's watching the ball well, taking his time, not playing any loose shots, and helping his team. This time it was short again and edged toward the gully region, and the bowler seems very disappointed. He has to bowl a bit full, take advantage of the wind that is breezing toward the offside. This time cut away beautifully, and that should be an easy 2. That is Akash, I think, most favorite shot that he plays with such ease. If you're not bowling him in wickets, he's going to take full advantage of it. It's pretty much the same delivery, and Akash lets it go this time. Well, could have done the same thing. I think the bowler is testing the batsman here because he got two very close fielder in the point region. This time he bowled on the wicket and played toward the cow corner for a single. That is a beautiful build up from Akash. Staying there with Rana, making sure that he doesn't give away his wicket. There was a chance in between, but oh, a beautiful flighted one this time. This was the best delivery he has bowled in this over, and an expensive over, I would say. And the equation is 61 more required of 48 balls, 85 for 2, end of the 12th over.
कुछ लोग तो सुनते नहीं है पूरा मैच राइट
वही ना, तो ये सारा हमने जो किया ने सब
The kids are out. What am I going to do? Watch cricket? I'm just going to stay here. Huh? No, I find not scoring. I'd much rather be doing that. You scoring this one? I mean, I can do it. It's the boots kind
No, don't come. Scoring is more important.
I don't know how long my battery is.
There's only one brand new ball.
Oh, there is?
There's only one brand new ball.
We need balls, huh?
Yes.
There's only one over here.
We need balls.
Okay, I'll get it down now to
Yes, another one right away, so that just in case we have a lost ball.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just shaking hands. So once it's back, I'll get it from you.
Karam's on there. He probably knows where they are, right?
Got the balls?
Yeah.
We're throwing.
Oh. Who won the toss, guys?
PA won the toss, and they came to bat first.
Okay.
Chris, I'll just transfer it to you.
Gotcha. No, it's all in there.
One of the boxes is big. Right there. We can just break it into?
Break into it.
Right?
Yeah, it looks like it. Well, New Brunswick's got the keeping box on it, so.
Okay. I need their
I can do that, dude. That's fine.
It won't let me transfer before.
Oh.
Told me a lot of things. Thank you.
You guys over here, guys.
Oh yeah, sure.
So close yet so far, man.